All right, yo, what up, everyone? Welcome back to my YouTube, Twitch, and Facebook channels. This is not a gaming live stream, so if you guys are, brace your guys' self, read the title, and if you guys don't want to be part of this, I would suggest leaving now because it's about to get boring as shit. Um, yeah, like the title says, this is day 3 of me going to college, and in parentheses I put art history 300 because we're mostly gonna, uh, well, I'm basically gonna be starting on my assignments. I'm waiting on art history 300. I was third in the wait list. Now I'm second, so I'm pretty close. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna be accepted and enrolled into the class. I have still no idea what the assignments are because it has to show up on Canvas. And Canvas, if you guys don't know, is a program where you basically get all your school work and assignments. This is, let's see. Is this Canvas? Let's go to the dashboard. Yeah, this is Canvas on PC. Like, is there a dark mode? Can I put it in dark mode? I wonder if I can. Settings. Um. Hmm. Oh. Well. Anyways, Canvas is basically where you could do all your class assignments and stuff. These are the only ones available. Math 335 um, just got added like this morning, sometime this morning. So yeah, let's view my classes. Oh, wait, you guys can't see. Sorry, technical difficulty. Well, not technical difficulties. Difficulty keeping track on what the hell I'm doing. So Inception, let me show you guys right here. This is the Canvas dashboard on PC, like on the website, via the website. If you guys do it via mobile, it looks different, especially if you have like dark mode enabled on your phone or tablet. Then this will be all black. But all right, before we move on, let me get the stream on my TV so I can see any comments. Oh, other than that, yeah, I'm gonna be on my Discord right here, Telecom 760. Links are in the About section. You guys can communicate with me or join me. I'll be in the lobby. All right, now that's taken care of. So I'm gonna show you guys the classes that I'm taking this semester. So English 300, college composition. All right, let's see. It ends in December, so I'm going Tuesdays and Thursdays. I'm on Tuesdays and Thursdays. I take three, technically four classes. On Tuesday, every Tuesday and Thursday. Monday is the one, the this one right here, R300, the one that's in the title. So status, I'm waiting. I'm waitlisted, second place. So I'm pretty sure I'm gonna get into it once they allow me in there. Hopefully next week I can start getting the assignments and work on them so I can catch up. But meanwhile, I don't want to fall too much behind, which is why we're going to be. Yeah, let's see. We're going to be reading or using the audiobook to that person's gonna read for me. All right, let's see. Actually, I already purchased them, so let me sign in. Sign in. Yeah, save, might as well. So orders, go here. Alright, trigonometry, that's one of my math classes that is part of 335. So I'm taking two math classes, and I guess they coincide, they cooperate with each other or whatever. So I get another 0.2 credits for uh, doing this alongside math 335. So for math 76, I have to basically use this book in class for homework and blah blah blah, along with math 335, which is trig and college algebra. So right here, trig pre-cal skills lab. This is pass or no pass. I don't think they grade you for it, but it's basically online. um they haven't said the days to be announced, the room, so I'm guessing this coincides with this. Also, when we met with the professor, he kind of mentioned that Math 76 and Math 335 is going to be done within the 2 hours of the class. He also said we might not be there for the full 2 hours. So enrolled for this one is 5 units just for one class, and then another 0.25, so 5.25 credits just on math. And let's see, art history 300 is 3 units. All right, and it's online, but it's on a different day than the other classes. English 300 in person Tuesdays, Thursdays. Geography, environmental studies, and sustain. I don't know. I could click on it, but I'm not gonna. Math, art history, and let me just count it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, just these classes for this semester. Next semester is gonna be a whole new, different amount of fucking classes. Anyways, let's go back to the books. Books. How do I access the content online? Alright. Log in. Alright. Think I forgot the password. Did it work? It worked. Okay. So, for you guys that are trying to go to college and stuff, there's always like usually the digital downloads are the cheapest. So instead of carrying around heavy ass books and fucking spending so much money, like I'll okay, I'm a veteran and have what is called a post 9/11 GI Bill, which is basically all my tuition and fees is gonna be paid for. Plus, on top of that, they give me housing allowance, which basically, depending on your area, they'll give you guys enough money to basically pay for wherever you're renting or buying, wherever you live at, basically. So they give you money so you can pay your rent, bills, yada yada. And on top of that, they pay for 100% of your tuition if you go to a community college, in-state, or a university in-state. So it's nice. Plus, every semester they give you like $500 for like to purchase books or a computer or for whatever, and you could still apply to the same stuff as civilians, like non-veterans. FAFSA and all the other waivers or program scholarships and stuff. You could do that on top of that. I am still waiting. I I ended up doing it kind of last minute. I did all the stuff and got it done pretty quickly, like the admissions, like the whole list. If you actually go to CRC, there we go. So whenever you guys go to a college website, you guys could always get their information and let's see, apply right here. If you want to apply, no, first you apply for and do all that BS. Other than that, you go to admissions, get started. They have like their own checklist of stuff that you have to complete. If you're a veteran, you'll click here. It's basically the same shit, except a few more steps because you need to activate your GI bills. Let's see. Yeah, it even has it numbered, and then you work with the Veteran Resource Center, and then you just go by all the steps, and then go to orientation. Make sure you get your, like, some of the stuff you could do early, and it does not have to be in order. So once you try to complete one step, get to the next step. If you make appointments and stuff, and you can't do it right away because appointments are set for the future, right? Try to work on the other numbers meanwhile, before you get to the appointment. If you can, if you cannot, then you have to wait until you get to a certain, like, the orientation, to be able to move or complete a different step further down the line. After that, let me see. Yep, meet with the counselor. Now, if you're a VA veteran, you have to meet with the VA education counselor. So it's different from the regular education counselor, and you pick your classes because it says make an appointment with the counselor to create or update a VA educational plan. Okay, once you do that, you basically have to have all that done with a counselor. They'll send you some stuff, some PDFs that you have to fill, and then send to the VRC, the Veterans Resource Center. They send it to the VA to basically do their process so you can activate your GI Bill and start receiving that MAH, and your college or school, university, whatever, starts receiving the tuition payments, and then you're good to go after that. The VRC, like, for example, I am going to be doing work study with them, so they're gonna teach me what everything in the VRC, what they do, and how I could help other veterans coming into the VRC. And then, yeah, whenever I'm not helping anyone out, I could be working on my own college courses, with using the computers. They have laptops there that they sign out to people. They also have like desktops you could use. They have Wi-Fi if you bring your own tablet devices, computers, whatever, with you to do your guys' classes. It's very useful stuff for veterans. For normal or non-veterans, just look at student resources section, and then learn about all the support services. Meet with your counselors, make as tutoring, technology resources, all this. Just look through all this. The library is, you gain access to it once you get become a student and stuff. I'm pretty sure like the fundamental structure of every college or university is the same. Just ask questions and look at their website, and yeah. Other than that, where were we? Yeah, let's get into this. Access courseware. Continue to sign in. Let's go here and sign in. Alright, remember me. I should actually save this. Let me save that. No. Come on. Load. So there's a lot of books made by different authors and stuff. So unfortunately, I was basically forced to get two different course materials. Like this one, Pearson, you pay for this. It's like a subscription. It's like a one-time payment of like 50-60 bucks, and then you get access to like their library of books and stuff, right? And then you just look for the book, and then that corresponds and is a requirement of your class, and then add it to your library within Pearson, within this right here, like this trigonometry. Like if I type in trigonometry or any of this stuff, the same author does not appear because it's not part of their program, or website, whatever. So here is World of Art. Let's actually see if it remembers where we left off. Yeah, it kind of does. Right? No, this is number 1. All right. Critical process, chapter review. We're on this part, developing visual literacy. All right, and then I'm gonna close this, open that, and then I can press play whenever. What else should we get through? What else? All right, the Canvas. So for this class, because it's not showing up here, these are 3 classes, and basically this whole semester I'll just go to Canvas whenever I'm not in class, for any assignments or anything that's not to be done in class, basically. Just like, for example, English 300, I click into this, you could see their homepage and their announcements, syllabus. You click on it and you could download it. Modules is basically like the assignments and stuff. So August 20th to 27th, reading, I have to read the home page. I'm gonna do that probably after reading this chapter 1. Again, I have no idea what fucking assignments are like currently active for like the students that are not waitlisted. So doing your due diligence beforehand would be best. Unless you're going to drop the class, that's a different story. But I'm not going to drop the class because I want to get as many units and classes done. I need that check mark, as many as possible, so I can graduate, even graduate early, hopefully. Like one can dream. But I want to get my plan is again, I'm trying to get an associate's degree in computer science while I'm doing my 2 years in community college, and then I'm gonna transfer over to a CSU and get my bachelor's degree in computer engineering. So they're like, a lot of the classes are the same. I was told that I might have to do 1 or 2 extra classes, but that's pretty much it. So it was up to me whether I just want to go without any degree and go into the CSU and just try to get my bachelor's. But I'm like, you know what, 2 degrees are better than 1, and then I only have to do like 1 or 2 classes, and it all gets paid for by the GI Bill, basically, by benefits. The VA pays for it. So I'm like, yeah, might as well do it. Other than that, oh yeah, because I'm still waiting for my what is this? All right, I don't need that open because I'm still waiting for it to kick in. Meanwhile, paid for any of the little books and stuff. Like, for me, it's not that much of a big deal because I know the money is eventually going to come in. Again, $500 a semester for books and supplies and a computer, whatever. So it's $1,000 a year worth of fucking classes. So 2 semesters, each semester $500. That's gonna help pay for it because, let's go back here. Both of these separate were like less than $150 for both of this. So This was like a subscription of $50, and this one was $60 just for one book, by Cengage Learning. But these are the two materials that are required. Again, you could always go to your guys' classes on whatever college you guys like. The websites are not going to be the same format and everything. Just find your classes and then find the section where you could view view or purchase or rent the textbooks necessary for the classes. Also, look at the course description. So you click onto it and it tells you whether you need any materials, whether it's going to be provided for you when you go to class, like I did yesterday. Basically, for English, computers are provided in class. If we are everything is to be done in class, and then extra stuff um, can be done at home. Geography, let's see, same thing. Everything is provided for you when you come in class, and you can always open up Canvas on whichever device you bring in. Devices are not like computers are not provided for, but it's unnecessary basically. Math, both maths not really necessary. The only necessary thing is the book for trigonometry, which is an online course, and in class you don't need anything else. My professor for technically both math classes, he said this is basically just for homework assignments. It's good to have let's see, when you're in class, you're gonna be basically not reading a textbook. You're just gonna be applying whatever you learn here, and he'll give you basically assignments that has to do with this. All my professors basically had this to say: they're not trying to fail you guys. As long as you guys do the work, you guys will pass the fucking class. If you guys are, they recommend you do all the homework assignments, all the in-class assignments, because it will help you remember stuff so you could pass the test and get a somewhat good grade, and it all averages out to be a passing grade or above, right? Um, so yeah, it's pretty chill. It's not like high school, you guys. If any high school students are watching this, it's not like high school. It's like completely well, at least for this community college and these professors and this generation of education in college or university, it's totally different. It's the opposite. It's not structured the same way as in public school or high school. So you guys, like, I fucking hated high school. I knew how to play the game, but I still hated doing it. I hated homework and all that stuff. But on this stuff, in college, it's like you're gonna be learning the stuff on your own terms. For English, for my English class, he basically made it seem that you're gonna be grading yourself on your own work throughout the semester. Let's see, this one, geography. Yeah, you will be graded on it, but it's geography. It's not that difficult. Just make sure you do the assignments and be present, and you guys get credit or points. Arithmetic, art history, 300. This is the only unknown, which kind of pisses me off. So, all right, let's. If you guys have any questions while I'm live, you can ask them. Again, you guys can join Discord. I'm in the lobby. You guys can communicate, voice chat with me. Or if you guys just want to troll me while I'm doing this live. This is to basically, for people who are wondering how college is going to be like. And then, yeah, depending on your guys' colleges and stuff, just make sure you guys know what materials, what kind of things are kind of required of you. And then luckily me, I don't have to buy a computer or a laptop or whatever, because I already have a tablet, I have a phone, it could basically do everything, and I have pen and paper and a calculator on a clipboard. So I just put all my paper in the clipboard or notebook, whatever, and it carries some pens. It has a simple calculator. My professor said that's basically all you need for this class. Everything else is gonna be like written by hand to show work, um, and calculators for simple math and stuff. Other than that, you could be doing it in your head too, or on paper, but eh, it's not necessary to have that much stuff. Um, yeah, I don't think I have anything else regarding that. If you guys can come up with any questions, again, comments down below on YouTube. Like, hopefully I can read it and stuff. I'm gonna be busy as shit. But hopefully someone else can answer it for you, and if not, maybe I can. And again, join my Discord. So, let's see, my YouTube, my Twitch, and my Facebook gaming channel. They're gaming channels mostly, so this is off topic, but still, it's what I'm doing currently, and it serves as a history lesson for when I get older. Canvas, so yeah, you get all your assignments. You get to see your grades, the people, discussions, quizzes, all this stuff. Just playing around with all their websites and stuff. Geography, schedule, syllabus. I did this is like an assignment where you, like, for example, right here. Let's see. Make an in. Oh, okay. Wait. Hold up. Summary of an environmental issue chosen to highlight why this grabs you, blah blah blah, and then just post it. I had that done already, so let's see. Other modules was, this one's weird because this is today's date, and I sent her a message too. Today's the 24th, and this assignment is due on the 24th, like at 2, except look what it says. Right? It says right here is due at this time. You get 5 points for it. It's due Wednesday, so today, right? But this class is an in-class activity right here, right? Except it's scheduled for Tuesdays and Thursdays. It's not Wednesday. Wednesday is not in the schedule at all. So I have no idea if this is a typo or what the hell is happening here. I guess I'll find out on Thursday, because I sent an email, and you can send emails through Canvas or your personal email or the school email. So whenever they get back to you, and if not, ask them in class, right? Nothing I could do about geography assignments. My math assignments, let's check this out. Let's see, syllabus, course summary, P1, P4. We did a bunch of notes on whatever chapters these were, 1, 4, and 5. August 30th. Date, August 25th. This is 30th. These are due dates for it. Okay, so this one is due tomorrow, so I'm gonna have to do this. Oh, it says read P1, P4, and P5. This professor said anything that is assigned is basically optional. Like, it all depends on you guys as adults in college trying to get an education and trying to get your degrees, right? You could basically not do any homework assignments and stuff. You will lose 10, like, homework, I think, is, according to the syllabus, like 10% of the grade. Let me see. Syllabus right here. Let me see. Where is the percentages? Okay, right here. Grading. This is the breakdown. So he basically made it seem that if you could do no homework at all and just focus on learning the stuff, and then as long as you do great on the quizzes, tests, and the final. That's how I figured it out in high school, you guys, because I fucking hated homework. So what I do is, if I had the time allotted to me, like I'd be finishing my homework in class, and all my assignments are obviously my classwork, and then I'd immediately get my homework out. Even though they're specifically telling me not to do my homework in class, I'm like, fuck you! I got shit to do when I get home or after school. I got extracurricular activities. I gotta work out. I gotta train. At the time, I was like always training to join the Marine Corps, and good thing I did because I overtrained. Boot camp was easy as it was. I wouldn't say it was difficult because obviously you're gonna get tired at some point and you don't get enough rest or sleep. But it's not impossible. Physically, it was fun as fuck. It was like boot camp was a camp for me. For me, not for everyone else, but for me, it was fucking fun. It was mostly just 95%, 95% mental, being around other not so smart individuals that do not think the same way or joined for the same moralistic reasons as I did, but whatever. To each his own. Anyways, labs and quizzes 10%. So you do these two, that's 20%, and then it'll help you prepare for the test so you get a somewhat good grade, and it's worth 60% of your whole grade. And then the finals is 20%. So the little tests are more than the final. So if you do, I guess, if you do good on all the tests, and somewhat horrible on the final, you'll still pass the. Well, all average out. So anything C and above, you'll pass. You'll fail if you get a D or an F. That's simple. And then I think one of the assignments or whatever he suggested we do is read the syllabus, and then I was waiting for this fucking book to get like be available. It was taking them longer than, like, I bought it yesterday. Like, I went to the bookstore and I bought the like, I used the little QR code, scanned it on my phone, and looked it up, and I bought the digital version because it's cheaper than getting um, the hard book. There was only one hard book copy there, and then there was like other hole punch paperback type of things wrapped in plastic, and there was a few of those, but they're all expensive as shit. They're like the paperback ones with like hole punch, like it fits in a 3-ring binder basically. It was $180, and the used one is like 120, and that was like the hard book, like with the hard shell cover on. And I'm like, fuck no. Trying to go, like, why? Like, I know I have a tablet, I know I have a phone. They don't. Most professors don't really like seeing cell phones, but they don't care if about tablets and stuff or computers. Not all of them, except my math class. Um, but yeah, freaking the tablets, Android. You could do a lot. Like, technology has really, like, school and education has really changed because of technology, so it makes it easier on everyone else. But yeah, it's cheaper. Put both of these together, I was able to get both of these for like 120 below. 120, I get technically whatever whatever books you have in a semester. Like, everyone's classes is gonna be different each semester, right? Different degrees, different paths, but to be able to get as many from this library for a subscription, like, unless you want to keep it for life, I don't know why you would want that, because like you're gonna be focused working, right? um, or making your own business. You got other shit to do. Like, if you guys want the books, you could look it up later in the future, and when you guys have money, just purchase it after college, and just write down like the names of it, like every class that you taken. If you guys want to keep those books, or you guys could buy them later. Why lug them around? your whole lives. But if you guys want, it's up to you. This is a cheaper route. $120 for this. I'm good for the semester. I don't like I said, I don't need to buy myself a laptop unless I want to. Like, I'll probably get a gaming laptop that's capable of doing everything I would ever be able to do on this fucking PC, but just stick it with me. I can't take this cool ass curved monitor with me everywhere I go, right? And it's unnecessary. So a laptop, I could do that. If I'm done with my schoolwork and stuff, and I could just chill in the VRC, get paid for it too, and just play video games or mouse and keyboard, whatever. Play video games. That is a lot of monologuing. What else? English, geography. Okay, so you guys get the gist of it. Canvas is used kind of everywhere in the college university system. So let us close this down and
Chapter 2.
Oh, one last thing. If these videos, these live streams get cut off like on Twitch, most likely on YouTube, it doesn't really cut off. Let's see, Facebook channel or my personal Facebook channel, they'll connect everything together. But one or two or however many platforms that I'm using, if any of them come like split while I'm live streaming, I apologize. You guys can always find it on my YouTube channel. The playlist is live. Fuck. I might as well show you guys right now. Go to my YouTube. Search for that guy right there in the circle. And then you go to playlists. And then it would be called, the playlist is called College Life of a Computer Science / engineering major. And then you guys will be able to find all my, let me pause this, all my videos that I'm just gonna be adding to this playlist if I can. If I can't get to doing it, I'm too busy trying to pass the classes, and I apologize. But I'm gonna do this as much as I can, and also like kind of motivates me. No, not really. But it's good to incorporate it into my YouTube, because my YouTube is really about me and my life and what I'm doing, what I play, what games I play and stuff, and people who join my community, or who becomes my friend, who becomes part of my community, and yada yada. It's basically like a history book online vlogs. Basically, it's a big ass vlog. Oh yeah, what kind of, I do unboxing videos and reviews. So what kind of shit do I be buying, and what kind of shit from the stuff that I bought am I still using, or what don't I use anymore? Stuff like that.
Developing visual literacy. Learning objectives. 2.1. Describe the relationship between words and images. 2.2. Distinguish between representation and abstraction. 2.3. Discuss how form, as opposed to content, might also help us to understand the meaning of a work of art. 2.4. Explain how cultural conventions can inform our interpretation of works of art. Visual art can be powerfully persuasive, and one of the purposes of this book is to help you recognize how this is so. Yet it is important for you to understand from the outset that you can neither recognize nor understand, let alone communicate, how visual art affects you without using language. In other words, one of the primary purposes of any art appreciation text is to provide you with a descriptive vocabulary, a set of terms, phrases, concepts, and approaches that will allow you to think critically about visual images. It is not sufficient to say, I like this or that painting. You need to be able to recognize why you like it, how it communicates to you. This ability is given the name visual literacy. The fact is, most of us take the visual world for granted. We assume that we
For my career path, like, you ever wonder why you have to take a certain fucking class in order to reach, like, besides the general education, obviously general education, but like there's certain classes that are pointed out on or mapped out for your career path, and it had arithmetic 300, and I was one like, you ever wonder about it? If you think about it, art history, um, and like the, let's see, the welcome was, it was probably within the welcome, and it said, let's see, dear student, what's new in this edition? Development. Somewhere in here, it basically talks about why people have to take an art appreciation um, class, because it kind of coincides with life, and it coincides with society, and obviously when you start working, you need to be able to appreciate art in some way or form. It doesn't have to be like art in a museum or drawing. It could be like, for example, technology, like the art of making an aesthetically pleasing um, computer or handheld device, stuff like that. So if you could tie it into it and really think about it, now you could understand why you have to take art history, okay, for to become a computer science or a computer engineer, anything in the engineering field. Like, if you think about it, you're creating shit. You're if you're not creating shit, you're helping improve stuff that is made, or both. So, yeah. Back to this audio.
understand what we see. Those of us born and raised in the television era are often accused of being nonverbal passive receivers like TV monitors themselves. If television, the internet, movies, and magazines have made us virtually dependent upon visual information, we have not necessarily become visually literate in the process. What, for instance, is required of us to arrive at some understanding of the painting below? In the first place, if we are to make sense of it at all, it is obvious that it requires more of us than just a casual glance. Visual literacy, like scientific inquiry, demands careful observation. Our eyes move over this image looking for clues about what it might mean. We might be tempted to think that there is nothing for us to grasp except for the evident energy of its brushwork, until finally the eye comes to rest on what appears to be a sailboat in the middle of the painting, its form reflected in the sea below. North Atlantic Light, we note, is the painting's title. Perhaps the yellow ball near the top of the painting is the sun, the painting's brushwork reflecting the turbulence of sky and sea. As it turns out, in the mid-1960s, the artist responsible for it, Willem de Kooning, had moved to Springs on the east end of Long Island, and this painting was executed in his studio there. He had moved there, he said, in 1972, because I wanted to get back to a feeling of light in painting. I wanted to get in touch with nature, not painting scenes from nature, but to get a feeling of that light that was very appealing to me, here particularly.